Helldivers 2 is an oftentimes hilarious and chaotic experience that rewards both teamwork and cooperation. But if there's one area where I think it could evolve, it's in how armor customization is handled. Currently, each armor set comes with a specific perk, meaning players must choose between looking cool and playing efficiently. But what if players had the freedom to choose their armor perk independently of the armor's appearance? In the original Helldivers, armor was primarily cosmetic, but Helldivers 2 introduced stat-based perks that significantly affect gameplay. While this added more depth, it also created a frustrating trade-off. You may love the look of a certain armor, but if it doesn't have the perk you need for your playstyle, you're stuck wearing something else. This creates a divide between aesthetic expression and optimal performance. Players should be able to bring both style and substance to the battlefield. Imagine a system where armor perks are unlocked and freely applied to any armor set you own. Want to wear a bulky, intimidating armor that looks awesome, but ditch its boring throwing distance perk for something more useful like faster reload speed? You could. This kind of system would let players build loadouts that match both their visual style and gameplay preferences, without having to compromise either. The system could be as simple as a new menu tab at the armory where you can view all unlocked perks and apply one to your chosen armor. Maybe there's a small crafting cost or a cooldown timer to encourage commitment to your builds. Games like Destiny 2 and Monster Hunter have already introduced systems that separate appearance from function. Transmog in Destiny 2 allows players to wear any armor they want without sacrificing stats, and Monster Hunter lets you layer armor appearances over your optimal gear. Helldivers 2 could adopt a similar approach while maintaining balance by potentially making perk swapping a mid to late game unlock, or tying it to in-game resources. Of course, there's a concern that this might create overpowered combinations or reduce the motivation to grind for new armor. However, I believe there are ways to address this. Require players to unlock perks by first acquiring the armor they come with. Charge in-game currency or materials to apply perks to different armor sets. This kind of customization will breathe new life into the game. It will keep players engaged, excited to unlock new perks and armor pieces, and allow for far more creative builds. It also deepens player expression, making it easier to form a unique identity within the community, without feeling stuck to wearing a certain armor set just because it has the perk you need. For hardcore players, this means more build experimentation. For casual players or new ones, it helps them feel more effective without sacrificing their personal style. And for role players or lore fans, it gives the freedom to look the part while still being a viable comrade in the battlefield. If this doesn't change, players might feel stuck using armor that doesn't match their preferred playstyle, or worse, avoid trying new sets altogether. Over time, that could make progression feel stale. For example, I saw an armor in a warband that looked pretty cool, but its perk made me skip it entirely. It causes your armor to explode when you die. I mean, seriously? That doesn't help me mid-mission. In fact, I would argue that perk does not help literally anybody at all, ever. It's just way too useless and niche of a perk in my opinion. I'd much rather have a perk that speeds up reloads or gives extra magazines or even a higher defense. That's why being able to swap perks would be such a great feature. It lets us use the armor we like the look of without sacrificing performance. I've even seen plenty of comments online from players who feel the same way, frustrated that their favorite armor doesn't fit their playstyle. There's definitely a desire in the community for more flexibility with the armor system. Helldivers 2 has already nailed the gameplay loop, but allowing players to customize armor perks would add a new layer of strategy and personalization. It's not about making the game easier, it's about making it more fun, more rewarding, and more flexible. The community is already passionate about the game, so why not give them more ways to enjoy it? I've been thinking about this a lot while playing, and honestly, having the freedom to swap armor perks would make the game significantly better in my opinion. So what's your take? Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective on this. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos like this one. See you next time.